decides to change the lump sum options terms, how much notice am I entitled to, and what alternatives do I have?
That's a good question. If they change the terms on the lump sum, so I think the basis of this question was take away the lump sum, or maybe take away part of the lump sum. We've seen that some companies do that, which is actually so some companies are forced to do that because their pension funding is suffering. They're not allowed legally to pay a full lump sum because the fund can't afford it. I'm not concerned about that with Chevron, but again, there's no telling what the future will bring. I am not certain about, I'm not certain if the company is required to give you any timing on that. Although in my experience working with people that had that rug pulled out from them, there was a timing, I think it was maybe about 1 or 2 months, where it's basically the lump sum option is going away. And typically when the benefits are changed, that happens anyway, to give people some time to do some due diligence and maybe consider leaving the company and taking the pension as a lump sum in this scenario. But to be honest with you, I am not sure if they are required by law to give you any timing on making that decision. And I think there was a second part to that question, Sam, other than just the time that they are required to give.
What alternatives would I have?
What alternatives? Yeah. I mean, the alternative, of course, would be the annuity. It would all be a case-by-case basis on what the company decided to do. But the only instance I can see, I don't expect that Chevron would do that other than being required to because the pension fund was insolvent or suffering. It seems that the companies are actually preferring people take a lump sum, especially in this higher interest rate environment, because the payouts are lower, and also to get the liabilities off the books because on average, people are living longer, and Wall Street and investors don't like uncertain liabilities. So by reducing the amount of uncertain liabilities, which is what paying a lump sum to people does, they've actually met a good objective. And we've actually seen people offered a lump sum after they took an annuity, or if they retired and hadn't elected to take their pension yet, and maybe didn't qualify for a lump sum. We've seen Chevron and other companies come back and say, well, we're going to offer you a lump sum because we would actually prefer to get you and other liabilities off the books. No telling what the future holds, but it would have to be evaluated on a case-by-case basis, I think.